heavy, gleaming gold bar right in the palm of your hand. It feels like pure security, a rock-solid investment, the physical proof of your hard-earned wealth. But what if I told you that the very asset you're holding might actually just be a completely worthless piece of metal wrapped up in a highly sophisticated lie? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're stepping right into the high-stakes world of 24-karat gold. Think of yourself as an investigator today, because by the end of this, you'll have the ultimate field guide to protecting your wealth from counterfeiters. 99.99%, that extreme purity level right there is exactly where our investigation begins. It is pure, unadulterated wealth. But here's the catch. Because it is so incredibly valuable, that exact purity makes it a massive target for counterfeiters. And they are using highly sophisticated techniques to create fake copies that can so easily fool an untrained buyer. If you don't know exactly what to look for, you are putting your hard-earned transactions at serious risk. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our investigative roadmap. First, we'll cover 24K gold, real or fake. Second, identification without tools. Third, testing gold at home. Fourth, professional testing methods. And finally, safe buying and storage. Step 1, 24K gold, real or fake, the motive for counterfeiting. So before we can ever hope to catch a fake, we absolutely need the baseline profile of pure 24-karat gold. Because there are literally no other metals mixed into it, it's got this very distinct, deep, shiny yellow color. But surprisingly, it is incredibly soft, easily deformed. Because it bends so easily, you'll rarely see it used to craft complex, intricate jewelry. Instead, its primary use is really for solid, stackable investment or, as a highly valuable gift. Moving on to part 2. Identification without tools, your sensory investigation. All right, real 24K gold has a beautiful bright yellow hue. It's not blinding, but it has this natural glow with a really smooth surface. The red flags of a fake, though, they are glaring. Are you seeing a really harsh metallic shimmer? Is the surface peeling or cracking at all? Does it, weirdly enough, emit a distinct smell? If you observe any of those things, sound the alarm immediately. And this brilliantly illustrates one of the most reliable tests you can do, requiring absolutely nothing but your bare hands, the weight test. True gold carries literal weight. Compared to a fake metal of the exact same size, real 24-karat gold is noticeably heavier. It just feels significantly more solid and sturdy resting in your palm. Part 3. Testing gold at home. The field tests. So one of the quickest, easiest disqualifiers for a fake is the magnet test. Pure 24-karat gold is completely non-magnetic. If you bring a magnet close to it, absolutely nothing should happen. However, if that item is drawn to the magnet even the tiniest bit, you're likely dealing with mixed alloyed metals just masquerading as the real thing. For your next piece of at-home forensic evidence, you gotta try the ceramic scratch test. Just find a piece of unglazed ceramic and gently rub your gold item against the surface. If you see a pure golden streak, you've got real gold. But a gray or black streak? Bingo. You've just exposed a fake. Now we have to ask a very important question. Is the famous acid test actually safe to do at home? We've all heard of it, right? Some people swear by using acid to verify their metals. But should you really be playing mad scientist at your kitchen table with your most valuable asset?
Well, the short answer is you need to be incredibly careful. Acid testing requires extreme caution. If you use the wrong concentration, or if you mishandle the solution in any way at all, you can severely damage the surface of your gold. Honestly, if you aren't completely familiar with how to do this, do not risk ruining your investment. Which naturally pivots our investigation to the people who actually do this for a living.
Part 4. Professional testing methods, the forensic lab. Now what's really interesting about this is how technology completely eliminates all the guesswork. When DIY tests just aren't cutting it, reputable gold businesses use high-tech gold purity testing machines, like X-ray fluorescence analyzers. These devices determine the exact metal composition instantly. And the best part? It causes zero damage to the product. It's absolute certainty, with absolutely zero risk.
But remember, the forensic work doesn't stop with the machines, it extends to the paperwork. A true investigator always secures a clear paper trail. As a consumer, you must always request a receipt or a label from the store certifying the exact gold content and the brand. A transparent, trustworthy store is going to have crystal clear rules regarding their return policy. Seriously, never walk out the door without that documentation.
And finally, Part 5. Safe buying and storage, securing the asset. Let's move to see how this builds into a complete life cycle for securing your wealth. Phase 1. Buying. Always go with a reputable, established brand. Phase 2. Verifying. Carefully check all those certificates, labels, and ensure the packaging is totally intact. Phase 3. Storing. Keep it in a safe, cool, dry place, and keep it strictly away from sweat and nasty chemicals. And Phase 4. Reselling. Keep that receipt pristine to ensure a flawless transaction down the road. There's a quote from our source material that really sums it all up beautifully. It says, 24-karat gold remains a symbol of durability and everlasting value. Knowing how to tell the difference between real and fake gold doesn't just protect your physical property, it grants you profound peace of mind when you're putting your money into this precious metal. Because ultimately, true wealth isn't just about what you have the money to buy, it's about having the knowledge to protect it. You now have the sensory cues, the field tests, and the knowledge of professional standards to absolutely guarantee your investment. So I'll leave you with this thought. The next time you go to secure your wealth, are you ready to be your own gold detective?